One of our favorite fast, easy meals is a peanut ramen bowl. Sounds tricky, but you can do it in 10 minutes or less, and you don't even need to chop anything. I'll show you how. Here we go. Hey everybody, this is Dylan. We are making another fast, easy meal because you know I am all about taking out the complexity and making your healthy, whole food, plant-based diet really, really simple so you can stick to it forever. Because if it's hard, you're never gonna do it. You might do it for a week, but we want you to do it for good. And this peanut ramen bowl is a winner. It's rich, it's tasty, but best of all, it can be done really, really quickly. You don't have to think ahead. You just pull some things out of the freezer, throw together a sauce in your blender, and you're ready to rock and roll. Come on in with that camera, Reeves. We got a peanut ramen bowl to make, and I'm hungry.
I'm coming over.
Let's talk about the peanut ramen bowl. The main ingredient is the noodle. This is what's gonna be the starchy part that's gonna fill you up and keep you happy. So you gotta find a healthy noodle. These are awesome. These are the brown rice and millet noodles from Costco. You can get them in a big 12 pack. You can buy them in smaller packs online if you can find them there, but we love them from Costco. I have like 10 bags of these in stock because I'm always afraid that Costco's gonna like discontinue them or something. You know how it goes. Come in a cute little patty like this. They only take like 5 or 6 minutes. I usually do like 2 patties for each of us, so we're gonna do 4. I'm using kind of a big pot of water because we're gonna add some stuff to this. You've probably seen me do that before, but let's start with our noodles, get them going, and then in the last couple of minutes, I'm gonna add some other ingredients to make this the perfect ramen bowl. So obviously you don't wanna use like raw broccoli. It's too crunchy and raw. I want it like a little bit al dente. So you could chop up some fresh broccoli if you want and throw it in like in the last couple minutes of cooking the noodles, or you could use a bag of chopped frozen broccoli. No chopping required. It's already ready to go. We'll just open the bag after these have cooked for a couple minutes and we'll throw in some broccoli and mix it in with the noodles and everything will cook together. Perfect time-saving hack. With these noodles, as they start to cook in the first minute or two, you want to kind of bust them up with your fork so they cook evenly. How about a couple other things to throw in? We love some shelled edamame. That's easy. It's already ready to go, frozen. Just throw it in the water. How about some green bell pepper? You can use fresh, of course. You can use fresh for this whole recipe if you want to. You can do it the long way, but we're showing you the short way, so we're gonna use some frozen bell pepper.
Throwing veggies in the pasta water, this is one of our kitchen hacks.
Heck yeah, it is. We've been doing this a while, and it works really well. Saves a lot of time and energy. Here goes the bell pepper. I don't know how much. Just wing it. Like, looks like, oh, that's a pretty good amount. You know, like half the bag. It's like a 10-ounce bag, maybe half, whatever. How about the broccoli? Let's open this baby up.
Well, I hope you use the whole bag of broccoli.
You want the whole thing in there?
Heck yeah.
That's a big bag. All right, throw it in. Crank the heat again because you're not going to be boiling once you add all this frozen stuff. Edamame, you want the whole thing of that too?
No.
Yeah, that's a lot of edamame, so let's maybe not do the whole entire bag, maybe half the bag of edamame. But this is completely up to you. If you like something more than something else, then do that. You don't have to do edamame if you don't like it. You could do peas and carrots. You could do a mixed bag of frozen vegetables, you know, with the carrots and the onion and the celery, whatever. It does not matter because you're about to put a peanut sauce on top, and you can put peanut sauce on just about anything and it'll taste great. Am I right?
You're right.
That's gonna get back up to a boil. Let's go make our sauce. The clock's ticking and this is a 10-minute meal. I'm gonna start with just a little bit of water. You don't need to measure it. I like to throw in a little bit of water because we're gonna put peanut butter in, and this will help for it to like not stick to the bottom of the blender. How about some garlic? By the way, all the recipe ingredients for this sauce are down below. Go to the description box of this video, click the link, and it'll take you to our blog post that's got the whole recipe for free. Garlic. We threw some garlic in. If you don't want to have to go through the trouble of prepping your cloves of garlic, this cheater garlic is great. Here's a nice nub of ginger. You can also buy the ginger in these little frozen cubes here, and you can just put a few, maybe 2, 3 of these little ginger cubes in there. If you don't have either of those, try ginger powder. Just dried ginger powder. If you've got it in your pantry, that'll work great too. Next up, 1 green onion. You don't have to do anything to it, but maybe you can break it in half or something just to make it easy on your blender. How about a little heat? A little crushed red pepper or some chili powder, whatever you like, or leave it out if you don't want any heat, no big deal. Obviously, a peanut sauce usually has a lot of saltiness. You can leave out the salt altogether and it will still taste great, I promise you, because we've done it a lot of times. But also, we love to throw in a little bit of miso paste, or you could throw in a little bit of tamari. I like the miso paste most, so we'll just throw in like a tablespoon of miso paste. We need some limey flavor. That's pretty characteristic of this kind of sauce, so we'll chop this thing in half. The recipe says a tablespoon, which is usually like a half of a lime, so let's try it, because we're also gonna put some rice vinegar in, which also gives it a nice Asian flavor. So we'll do a tablespoon of this along with that tablespoon of lime, and then we'll see if we want a little bit more after, okay? Your sauce is gonna need a little bit of sweetness. Try our Well Your World date powder. This is so good. We're throwing in a little bit of date powder. If you don't have the date powder, yes, you can just throw in a couple, 2, 3 deglet dates.
Well, you can't have peanut sauce without peanut butter, Dill.
You sure can. We are finally throwing in the peanut butter. And I'm doing it last, like I said, because it won't, get all caught up in the bottom of the blender. Try to get a healthy peanut butter that doesn't have a bunch of additional oil. Peanut butter is already got enough fat because it's nuts. You don't need to add all the other fat. You could also use just straight up roasted peanuts if you have them.
If you want a fat-free version, you could roast some chickpeas.
Ooh, we have done that. Roasted chickpeas are so tasty. We've done that on the show. You should check it out.
A lot of people are gonna ask about PB2, which you can use, but I like the chickpea version better.
But a lot of people have the PB2. It is fast. It's a lower fat version. It's more processed than obviously just whole nuts ground up, but it removes some of the fat. So if you want to use the PB2 for a lower fat option, that's just the powdered peanut butter, try to find the version that doesn't have the added sugar and salt and stuff. We'll put the calculation for that in the recipe as well. That's pretty thick, so I'm definitely gonna add some water. I already sort of stole a taste. Let's have another little taste, see if it needs any more of that lime, hey? Oh, the ginger and the garlic and the lime and you can taste it all. This is such an awesome sauce. Now, is it too thick? Reebs, what do you think?
I don't think so because the noodles and everything's still gonna be a little wet. When you toss it, it'll be fine.
Now, I love a little bit of fresh green onion chopped on top. It's just the perfect, authentic little vibe for me. What else do we like? A little shredded carrots. They're already ready to go in the bag, bada bing, bada boom. And then we'll top it with a little bit of sesame seed. What do you say, Reebs?
It's gonna be great.
We've got our whole colander here of the noodles and the edamame and the broccoli and everything. Drizzle in some of the sauce. Give it a little toss. Don't go too hard. We don't want to bust up our nice noodles too much. There you have it. We're sauced and let's build a bowl. Look at how beautiful. I forgot the cilantro. Let's get this cilantro chopped up.
Fresh herbs can really make a 10-minute meal sing and dance.
Sprinkle on some carrots, some green onions, and the cilantro. We have the black sesame seeds, which is pretty nice, a nice contrast. Just a little drizzle of Well Your World sriracha all over that, and we'll have a little kick. Definitely try our Well Your World sriracha. It is so good. It's got a nice bite, but it doesn't like linger in your mouth. It just gives you a little heat and it goes away. Let's taste this thing. How does it look? Isn't that gorgeous? Just get it in your belly. This is just too easy not to do all the time. It's rich, it's delicious, it's healthy, and best of all, it is so fast and easy to whip up. Reebs, are you ready for a taste?
Heck yeah.
All right.
Tastes like a restaurant meal, but not only was it easier and cheaper, but it's way healthier. You can definitely taste all those fresh ingredients from that sauce, the ginger and the garlic. Oh, yum. A guilty pleasure that you don't have to feel guilty about. Who knew? Back to you, Del.
I hope you love this easy bowl. The recipe's down below in the description box. And sign up for our cooking show if you want to see us cook long form. We've been doing it for over 5 years, and you can get every recipe we've ever made. We're doing it for free right now. Sign up for a free trial for the month of January. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.